since I have the ways, have the X travel set up now so that the table will actually go about 6 inches in here, and that leaves me with 6 inches of uncovered ways. I actually reversed my home position to this so that that would stay covered, so that when I'm changing parts and stuff like that, I don't end up with chips down on there. Well, then my buddy Dave was over yesterday, and he said, well, can't you just make a cover like that one? You know, put another cover like that over here. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that makes sense. So that's what I'm working on now. I found a piece of scrap. It used to be an old heat sink. Some kind of power rectifiers or whatever for something. I don't know. It's a chunk of aluminum. So I put it on the manual mill, and I cut these snug enough so that I don't need any screws or anything to mount it. You know, it'll just sit there. And I think it's strong enough that I can actually use use it as a table. So I've had this piece roaming around, fooling around here for years, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it on there. I've got to double check. Ooh, I think I need to do that with it. I think I need to keep it clear on the back, so that way when it's all the way up against the back, yeah, I'll check that real quick. But basically, I'm just going to put 4 screws down in here and call it good. And then not only do I get a cover on the ways, I actually get a little table here. This will actually be sturdy enough to set a few things on, stuff like that. Probably not a vise, but you know, tooling parts, that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of tickled that. So I'm not looking to make anything fancy or anything like that. I just want it done. I want to get past this so I can get the chip trays on, so that I can move on to making some parts. So yeah, that was a good thing I took that and remembered that, because if I'd have centered it, I'd have hit that. So I'm going to make it to where it's flush. That way, in case I ever do want to come back to that, it won't be an issue. Reset the what do you call it? The soft stuff, soft limits. And I think I'm going to keep the screws wide, keep them to the outside there. So, and granted, this thing will move back and forth, but if I do happen to take it off and put it back on, I just have to pay attention to putting it on. Okay. Reference on depth somewhere around there. And there, okay. And I think I'm just going to drill them and tap them as I go, kind of thing. Oh, since I don't want to mess up my numbered drill, I'm going to use the next size smallest in one of my standard drills, and then open them up after the fact. And the 1032 tap is pretty small, so I definitely don't want to undersize the hole at all. Got a small one, I just took the handle out of it. And let's give the old anchor lube a little use. push come to shove, if this does start getting too loose, I can drill and tap a couple of holes in the end pieces here and put some bolts in there that will pull this in snug. I gotta countersink the holes in. See, that's gonna stand proud because nice. I'm not sure how much that weighs, but it certainly weighs more than a couple of tool holders or stuff like that. You know, I mean, you can see it hardly moves at all. Nice. Nice. In my opinion, I think that really ought to do a pretty darn nice job of keeping chips off the that area. I'm not going to be over there all that often anyway for those times, and the fact that it overlaps into here, yeah, for down and dirty, I'm pretty tickled pink with that. I can't tell you how annoying that is to go through a whole spiel and then, you know, have it click off because you forgot to hit record. Anyway.